Awesome. What's up, YouTube? It's Dakota again with another YouTube video. Doing another live trading session on Monday. Today, I believe, is the 18th. Yep, May 18th, 2020. Gonna get into the charts, focus on the three pairs that I'll be focusing on for the week. And I'll actually record a little bit after for today's call. So don't want the call to really go over 20 minutes. But I'll do my best. I do want to answer every single question that people have on the call. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, first and foremost, of course, every single week, we got this U-Chef in here, all right? That's because U-Chef is my baby. U-Chef is easy, all right? So on U-Chef, you see I got a ton of alerts set because I'm waiting for certain things to happen. And for a particular group, we're waiting for TP to get hit. Don't ask me about that group because I am going to end that. All right. Okay, U-Chef. Let's delete everything and remark it up because I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Starting on the monthly time frame, doing top-down analysis. Going to look for an opportunity, and I want the opportunity to show up on the 4-hour time frame, just so because I want to hold the trade for a few days. I don't want to get in, get out in the same day. All right, so we got a downtrend on the lower time frame. Well, we can actually draw on this time frame. Start from here. There's our 2 touches, all the way down to there. So with that, we can see price has potential to move up just a little bit and then come down, potentially back down to this bottom level right here, our demand zone. Okay. And the opposite of that, price could break that trend line, give us a correction, and go up. As long as price is under this trend line, we'll be looking for a sell. So going into the lower time frame, we know to look for a sell. The weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, we can see it's really distorted. Got an impulse and impulse. We got another impulse going up, and then we got corrective movement here. Nothing's too clean for us to even draw a trend line or anything on. So I'm gonna wait and go down to the next time frame. Potential supply zone right there, or demand zone. Okay, and then we got this triangular pattern here. Yeah. With this, I don't want to draw the triangle above because, I mean, it doesn't really give me too much information because I have this higher trend line up here, or this monthly trend line up here. Already telling me a downtrend, and it's going to be more significant for me for this to be broken than that lower time frame one. So I'm going to just tighten up that trend line. I'm going to come down here and I will draw an uptrend here. Let's test both of those out. That one is way tighter. This one has more relevant information just because it's more recent. We're starting at a more recent point. So I'm going to use this trend line. Price breaks this trend line, gives me a correction. I'll be looking to sell. I'm looking to sell anyway at the moment because of what our weekly and daily time frame told us, and we're under this trend line here. Okay, and if I draw a supply zone there, delete this alert because I really don't need it anymore. That was from last week's setup. Just alert here. Here's our supply zone up here. Price comes up to this area. I'm looking to sell anyway, and that comes in confluence with our downtrend right there. So I'm going to be looking for a sell for this week. Let's go to 8 hour. 8 hour. No, on the 8 hour, we have an impulse. I don't think you don't see it. We have we have correct movement here and potential continuation forming this way. But overall, what the higher time frames are telling us, they're telling us to look for sales, and so I'm gonna just keep waiting for a sell setup until it actually gives us one. So it's a 4 hour, nothing much there, or nothing I want to draw. Yeah, I don't want to draw that. Let's go on to the 1 hour. So right now there is no 4 hour setup for me to take. I'm just gonna have to wait for a trend line to be broken. So let me set an alert on the 4 hour time frame for this trend line to be broken. Okay, let's go back down to the 1 hour. Now that we don't have one of those setups, we could potentially see a 1 hour setup forming. Yeah, all I see at the moment is this impulse, this correct movement down, and this kill zone potentially here. I honestly don't want that opportunity because my higher time frames tell me look for sales, not buys. But nevertheless, there's an opportunity there, but I will not take it, and I will just wait. All right, let me see what's going on here. All right, Euro USD. Actually, I believe I was supposed to take Euro USD off my list this week, but Euro USD is still looking for that buy. If you were able to hold that trade from last week, I mean it's still valid. Hasn't hit stop loss. Hasn't hit take profit either. Second TP off of that is up here. The first TP is about in this area. So, and the stop loss is set below here. So still have plenty of room for that to continue up. Yeah. Yeah. The only way I'm taking Euro USD price is something like that. But there's nothing there today because I don't want to execute off that buy. GJ, daily time frame. Okay, we have a potential expanding triangle or flag, however you see it. Okay, and there's two opportunities to enter off of this buy, and I will show you the buy that I'm looking at. Just delete everything. Start on the monthly and do the full markup. Ooh, look at that. All right, going down to the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, we see we had a downtrend. It's not too clean of a downtrend. That is the only reason I'm not drawing it. We see that we're at a demand zone. And in this demand zone, price has gone up every single time. Look for price to go back up and revisit this supply zone one more time. But as we can see, price is creating essentially a double bottom here. Let's go ahead and go to the daily. If we look at the daily time frame, look at the previous trend. We had a downtrend here, and it's going to be way clearer on that 8 hour or 4 hour time frame. We had a huge impulsive move there, and we got this correction. Okay. And if you struggle seeing expanding triangles, you can see a potential flag pattern. See, it's kind of a struggle to draw it. That's why I'd rather draw the triangle or expanding triangle here. Like that. Okay, and you can see the difference in candle size. Strong impulsive moves here. Corrective, basically scattered, smaller candles moving here. Looking for this to actually come down to this area here. Let me lower this to the body. There you go. looking for it to come down to this area here, give me a JCP, and I'm looking to buy there. If we throw our Fibonacci's on it, we can edit that kill zone, make it a little bit more exact. All right. So moving now to 61.8. So at the moment on GBPJPY, looking for sales until price reaches that zone. Okay, so price is correcting right now, and we have potential sell. Remember, this is the daily time frame. There's going to be a ton of opportunities on the lower time frame. So it's the 4-hour. Okay. Now, from the markup last week, price is already in the zone, but obviously I tightened up everything, and price told us to move our stop loss to the 61.8. If we miss out on opportunity because it doesn't come all the way down there, look at this. We have a trend line. That if that trend line breaks, wait for a correction and then buy. All right. That is the reward of boxing price in. All right. All right, looking for price to get up into that zone. We can see prices in that zone right now, waiting for a JCP on a lower time frame. We see this on the 4-hour time frame. So let's go ahead and go down to our 30 minutes, look for an entry. Be looking for a pretty strong JCP. Now, I will say this hasn't created too much structure. So be careful and wait for a strong signal telling you price is ready to go down. Yeah, we just gotta wait for our pattern. Okay, and let's look at a few more charts because there wasn't an opportunity on EU or U Chef today. It could be an opportunity on a different pair. Honestly, CAD JPY looks pretty good for sale. I didn't do the full analysis, but if nothing else looks too good, we'll look at that. Yeah, and that looks like about it. Okay. So UJ and CAD JPY. Looks like my alert just got hit. Okay, someone in the chart or someone on the call just said they just went long GJ, which awesome. I'll be going along with you probably tomorrow once I get that break of the trend line or it comes down to that zone. And I will compare it to last week's markup and completely remark it up just to ensure that I still have that in the same. Well, obviously I have it in a different area because on the close of last week, GJ supposed to be entering for a buy once I got the JCP. But obviously, you can see how Killzone got edited, went down a little bit lower, and changed that. What's the monthly? Refresh this. We see we got a channel essentially. I'll just draw like this for now. Drawing a trend line and drawing a demand zone there. As long as we're below this trend line, we're looking for sales. Till the trend line is broken, continue to look for sales. And once the trend line breaks, we can look for buys. At least long term. Right. So it's a daily. We see we got a descending channel here. Price potentially has broken it. All right. There's two ways that we can actually draw it. Draw it here, that, or we can tighten it up like this. So what I'm actually gonna do, I like the wide body one better. I like this one better. And I would wait for a break. So essentially, I have a possible short-term buy of about 300 pips. And price could also come down about 200 pips. So either way, it's a good thing. There's a pretty significant move that's going to be happening here. Let's go ahead and go to the 8-hour. See, price just recently rejected off at the top of this channel. It moved impulsively here. Potential corrective movement here, signifying a potential sell. And there is a kill zone in that area. Let's go ahead and look at it on the 4-hour. Okay. I will note that the only reason I'm considering a sell at the top of the channel is because there's a 200 pip potential here. Okay. Now, let's say price decides to break up. If I enter for an opportunity here, price would hit my stop loss, break the channel, impulsively we wait for a correction and wait for it to continue up. Okay. So obviously, if you're not comfortable with doing this or you're not having back tested this at the top of entering at top of channels when you have a decent channel, please do not do it in your live account. Back test it, practice it, notice when you should be looking for those opportunities and notice when you should not. Also, I will have it be known, I'm not a financial expert. I don't have any credentials, right? Everything I do is just to share a little bit of my knowledge about what I know for educational purposes only. Or off the 4-hour time frame, impulse, we got potential corrective movement. Not gonna lie to you, I don't like it too much. You can see that's the 61.8. Getting up to 61.8, we'll look for JCP. I thought JCP would enter for a sell. Pretty easy. No questions. Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right. CAD looking at CAD it's looked kind of sloppy. Looks very aggressive right there. So I don't even want to look at this, to be honest with y'all. So I'm gonna pass up on the opportunity on CAD. My focus for the moment is gonna be UJ. Micro trading. UJ, we're getting rid of Euro USD. We're focusing on GJ, and we are focusing on UChef. Okay, GJ is probably the most relevant or the first opportunity that's going to appear, and the opportunity most likely will be a buy. But keep your eyes peeled for that potential sell as well. If that confuses you, if you're going to be switching your head saying, oh, I should be looking for a buy, I should be looking for a sell, focus on the buy, wait for the opportunity for the buy, and then enter. Okay. But does anybody have any particular pairs that they want me to look at? I'll go ahead and do 2 on the recording. Okay. That's great. Let's go ahead and go to some pairs I have not looked at in a while. First, check all JPY. Got a downtrend there. We have a potential channel there. I'll actually draw the channel because we don't really have a good demand zone in this area. We'll be right above here. On the lower time frames, that's going to go through candles. So I'll just set this here for now. Go to the weekly time frame. We can see prices revisiting the top of that channel. So we're looking for potential buy opportunities. The price could just continue to move sideways because could respect this kill zone that we have right here. And I will draw the kill zone. Think of the kill zone in this scenario as a supply zone. Okay, so price has a potential to chill up in this area for a pretty decent amount of time. If we draw Fibonacci's on here, we can see that it is on. All right, I'm supposed to be back testing. A few. Okay. Rest of the lead my fibs. There you go. Piece of change. 61.8. So look for price to come up to the 61.8 and sell from that area. Okay, now this is the weekly time frame, so like I said, it could stay up here for a pretty decent amount of time. So just be aware of that if you're looking to enter after that. Let's delete that garbage. Up here. Send it down a little bit. Okay, that's cool. Good. Got a nice little uptrend right there. See, price has made an impulse move. Price is forming a potential expanding triangle, but we can see it's formed a ascending channel so far. So I'm actually just going to draw this channel that we have here right now. Okay, looking for price to revisit the top of this channel in that area, looking to sell. And if you want to wait for safety, just wait for price to break out from the bottom of here, give us a correction, and then move down. That's long term speaking. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour, there's a buy opportunity right now. And the potential for that buy, like everything has already set up and everything has already happened. So basically just in the late entry. Potential for the buy is about 120 pips. If I was entering, I would go for that if I was trading that this week. But here are all the confirmations. There's our impulse, there's our correction. We can check our fibs right there. You can see that it was about the 50 Fibonacci level, which in the situations where we would have moved our stuff at. And even if you moved it to 61, you can see it actually came down to the level. But before knowing that it came down here, this is where we would have moved it, waited for a JZP, and we would have entered there. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really worth going for me. All right. So there's that one. And since no one up, and does anyone else have any other pair that they want to look at before we end the recording? All right, guys, and so I appreciate everybody hopping on. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you guys do want to hop on these calls live, ask questions or anything, go ahead, click the link in the description and to join the Discord channel so that you can communicate with the group, post your charts, and see my daily analysis that I send out. And I hope everyone has a great week. Catch you guys later.